we would love to put those questions to the director and have asked to do so. But now that you are here, can you just button this up for me? Because we're talking about 2020, and that's what Fulton County Focus was about. But you also said you think in 2026 there's an effort to interfere. What evidence do you have of that?
This was what I'm seeing from the president's own comments about nationalizing elections and putting Republicans in charge, counter to the Constitution. We've seen these activities in Georgia where could there be some effort that suddenly gives him an excuse to try to take some of these federalization efforts. We've seen ICE. We focused a lot of this activity on ICE in terms of their going rogue in Minneapolis. But there is a very real threat without reforms at ICE that you could have ICE patrols around polling stations. And people would say, well, why would that matter if they're all American citizens?
Yeah,
well,
non-citizens cannot vote.
Because we've seen ICE discriminate against Latinos families. We've seen as well mixed families where someone may be legal and others not. And candidly, you don't need to do a lot to discourage people from voting. And we've more recently seen ICE starting to use technology where they can get information about Americans. Recently, there was an individual in Minnesota that got denied a global entry card to get through TSA quicker because he or she appeared at a protest rally. Do we really want ICE having that information?
Is that what you
hypothetically? That was what happened in Minnesota. Hypothetically, if ICE is getting information and you've got an unpaid parking ticket, would you go vote if you've got an unpaid parking ticket thinking that an ICE patrol might be at a polling station? This is uncharted territory, and yet you've got the president's own words in many ways raising concerns because he says, well, gosh, we Republicans ought to take over elections in 15 states.
We're going to talk about